All right. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the City of Lowell Zone Appeals public hearing for December 8th. Just a few reminders: if you have a cell phone device or electronic device, if you can shut it off or put it on vibrate so it doesn't disrupt the meeting, we appreciate it. And then just for procedural stuff, if you're the applicant, just come to the lectern, say your name and address for the record, and then tell us about your project. And then if anyone's here speaking in favor or opposition, please wait for that section of the public hearing to begin before you come up to the lectern. And then also, if you can just state your name and address for the public record. That's just for the procedural part. And again, you can join the meeting in person here and or via Zoom or by calling ahead, planning with DPD. All right, moving on to continued business, we have ZBA-2025-37. The petition is a variance. The applicant is Edna DeLeese, property located at 239 Merrimack Street. The applicant has applied to Lowell Board of Appeals seeking a variance approval to convert an existing 2-unit residential building to a 4 residential unit building. The subject property is located in the urban multifamily UMF zoning district. The proposal requires variance approval from the Zoning Board of Appeals per section 5.1 for relief from the minimum lot area per dwelling unit requirements per section 6.1 for relief from the minimum off-street parking requirements and any other relief required in Lowell zoning ordinance. We did get communication about a withdrawal request here. Anyone here for 239 Merrimack Street?
Mary, anybody on Zoom?
All right, just for the public record, we did get a communication dated for today. Members of the Lowell Zoning Board of Appeals, I'll read it for the record. It's a memo withdrawal of the application for 239 East Merrimack Street. I'm writing this memo to request your consideration to withdraw without prejudice. After much consideration given the advice of the board and council, Bess Edna DeLeese. All right, what's the wish of the board? We have a motion. Yeah, can we have a motion, please?
Through Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion for ZBA 2025-37 for variances for 239 East Merrimack Street to be withdrawn without prejudice.
All right, motion by Mr. McCarthy to withdraw.
Second.
Second by Mr. Prokop. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peach.
Withdraw without prejudice.
Chairman, Vice Chair Callahan.
Approve withdrawal without prejudice.
Member McCarthy.
Withdraw without prejudice.
Member Briere.
Approval.
Member Prokop.
Approval.
Member Hovey.
Approve.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
All right, the matter has been withdrawn. All right, moving on to the next item on the continued business. We have ZBA-2025-41. The petition is special permit and variance. The applicant is Tuan Pham, property located at 12 Wood Street. The petition, the Lowell Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing to all interested persons relative to an application by the applicant to operate a microblading business with associated cosmetic work in the existing salon at 12 Wood Street. The subject property is located in the regional retail zoning district. The proposal requires special permit approval per Article 12.4 to operate a body art establishment. Variance relief per Section 7.3.1 for the distance from a school and an existing microblading facility and for any other requiring Lowell zoning ordinance. All right, anyone here for 12 Wood Street? Oh, hi. Yeah, you want to just come to the lectern, ma'am, and just state your name and address for the record?
Yeah. Hi, it's Tung Pham with my husband's name, but I know I'm the one got the microblading license, but I don't know some reason they put his name in the application.
Okay, okay.
My son come on the way. But I want to have a business there because I've been doing that for a while, and I see like people in Lowell, so want to do microblading, they get to go far away. They go to Worcester, they go to Nashua to have them done in state. So I live in Lowell. I think And then the place I'm going to open is the hair salon there. It's my sister's salon. And she had the room. I think it's very convenient for me and her. So, and I don't think it, and then I can control the customer because one client, it take about 2 hours. So, and then I'll do by appointment only. And so that's why I want to be there. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am, for the summary of your project. We're going to open the hearing to the public now. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to this petition? In opposition, in opposition. All right, seeing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of this petition? In favor, in favor. All right, seeing none, the public hearing is closed. We're going to open questions and comments to the board. Bless you. The chair recognizes Mr. Prokop. Mr. Prokop, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I don't have an issue with this project, this plan. My only concern is if the public was notified, because when I drove by, I did not see a public notice sign. But I will go with the will of the board. I don't know how we should proceed. I think our standard practice is if there is no sign notifying the public, that we would table this. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Prokop. All right, the chair recognizes Mr. Breer. Mr. Breer, the floor is yours, sir.
Mr. Chairman, how are we going to proceed with this?
Did you understand the question, ma'am? Did you have a sign,
What's
public notice sign?
the sign in front of the salon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I think the salon already have a sign for the hair salon. I just have a decal on the, like the fly in front of the window, that's all, yeah.
Ma'am, can you bring the microphone down a little bit? So, sorry, yes, there we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm sorry, can you just state that again, please? Do you have the
Yeah, I
sign?
mean, yeah, the sign, so the sign in the salon already have the sign for the hair salon over there. So I only put the decal in the window. Yeah,
So you're saying you do have a public notice sign on the window?
yeah.
No. Mr. Chairman, if I may,
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Breer.
I think there's some misunderstanding. Talking about a public notice,
Yeah.
not a sign representing your new business venture. The public notice is hanging where?
The public notice, I do not really get it, so.
Yeah, no, I think she's mistaken with signage for the business. I have no problem
Yeah.
with, in fact, I was,
First, I went to the health department, and I thought that the health department going to take care of that, and they went there, and they told me to come here, and then Dylan and Peter should tell me to stop step by step until I'm here today, so, yeah. The rest, I'm not really know, yeah.
well, I was prepared to wish you success on your new venture, but I think precedent says if the sign is not standing, we cannot proceed. Nothing further, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Breer. Chair recognizes Mr. McCarthy. Mr. McCarthy, the floor is yours, sir.
I agree that I think we have to continue this until we receive the indication that you're providing the prerequisite required for variance, which is to place a sign indicating that you're asking for variance for microblading at this address. So that's spelled out in the prerequisites for variance in the city zoning book. And you can reach out to the planning department and get exactly what you need to do. But it is a prerequisite. And so I think we should continue this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McCarthy. The chair recognizes the vice chairman, Mr. Callahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Yes, through you, Mr. Chairman. Excuse me. Yeah, I agree that, yeah, if there's no sign, and you understand, ma'am, this, for the purposes of notice to the public that you are here asking for that special permit, there has to be a particular sign out in front of the business for, is it 14 days? Mary Dawn?
I didn't know anything about that, I just.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep, so, so you should reach out to the staff and they'll guide you on what you need to do. She's just able to put it out in the, like on the windowsill or something, and just as long as it's out there, right? So they still have to post it on, so just reach out to staff and they'll go over with you and what your requirements are. But I would suggest that we continue this for the next meeting. Give you the opportunity to do that, because for the public's purposes, I mean, there's nobody here to object, but they may not have known because you didn't have the sign out. So once that's done, then I think we'll be in a better position to address your special permit at that point. So thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Callahan. Chair recognizes Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. So Peter, they need one for the variance, the 500 feet from residential. Is that what, is that what we're looking for? Yeah?
They're looking for a special permit
Peter,
for the use
Dylan, yeah.
and a variance from looks like from the proximity to its school. So,
Residential,
no, to a school,
not according to the notes.
I'm reading the,
Right.
I did not draft the comment.
Okay, so the comments say that,
I would refer to the comments.
okay, so it's just the residential, 500 feet from a residential neighborhood and the special permit. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything to add. Just speak to the DPD and so they can explain to you what sign you need to have displayed outside. Because I think, if I remember correctly on this, it was advertised, they didn't have it in the paper the first time. That's why we continued it. So they're trying to do the right thing. I think there's just a breakdown of communication somewhere along the line.
Thank you, Mr. Hovey. The chair recognizes Mr. Shanahan. Mr. Shanahan, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, just speak to somebody, just make sure you have compliance, and we will revisit it at a future date.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Shanahan. All right, ma'am, I think you heard the comments of the board. I think it'd be a nice business, but we can't really talk too much because there's no public notice. So once you meet all it's the open meeting, public notice requirements, the laws, the rules, prerequisites, then you'll come back, we'll talk about everything, okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
All right, so we're just continuing the matter to the new year. Is there an open slot in the next agenda, or is it two agendas out,
I
or
believe we can,
we can squeeze it in?
yeah, for the 5th.
Okay. You have it?
January 12th?
Is that a holiday?
No.
No. All right, so we'll continue the matter to the 12th of the new year, January.
Yeah.
All right, if there's no further comments, let's have a motion to continue the matter, please.
Three, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion for ZBA 2025-41 for a special permit and a variance at 12 Wood Street to be continued to January 12th, 2026.
All right, motion by Mr. McCarthy to continue the matter,
Second.
second by Mr. Breer. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peck,
Approve continuance.
Vice Chair Callahan,
Approved continuance to January 12th, 2026.
Member McCarthy,
Approve continuance.
Member Briere,
Approval.
Member Procope,
Approved continuance to January 12th, 2026.
Member Hovey,
Approve.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
All right, ma'am, the matter's been continued to the 12th. Please work with the Department of Planning and Development during regular business hours. They can help, guide you on all that stuff, the sign and the notice and,
Yeah.
okay, ma'am? All right, so we'll see you in the new year. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, just for the public notice, there'll be, the notice for this hearing. All right. Going on to new business here. All right, we have ZBA-2025-49 petitioners of variance. The applicant is 394 Woburn Street, LLC. The petition, the Lowell Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing to all interested persons relative to an application by 394 Woburn Street, LLC, to split the existing lot at 394 Woburn Street to construct a single-family home on the newly created lot. The subject property is located in traditional single-family TSF zoning district. The existing lot will require variance approval per section 5.1 of the Lowell zoning board ordinance for relief from the minimum lot area requirements and for any other relief required in the Lowell zoning ordinance. The home on the newly created lot will require variance under section 5.1 for the minimum front setback and for any other relief required in the Lowell zoning ordinance. Good evening, Mr. Dale.
Thank you, members of the board. David Daly, the owner of 394 Woburn Street LLC, 40 Lillian Street in Lowell, Mass. Is where I reside. Thank you. Here with me tonight was Matt Hammer from Lamplex Engineering. Happy to be before the board tonight to discuss this project. We acquired this project in early October. It's been under the microscope of the city of Lowell's for quite a while, for not good reasons. When we acquired the property, the seller had to pay almost $21,000 in fees because of the unsightly fines that were due to the as you can see in some of the pictures we provided tonight, is all the debris that this was outside. Unfortunately, it was a home of like a hoarder's house. So not only the inside of the house, but unfortunately the outside was affected as well, bringing down the neighboring property values. And so we acquired it. We've already started the cleanup, and you can see some of the pictures that we've started with some of the cleanup on the property. Matt will get into some of the engineering pieces, but just a quick background. It consists of a single-family house that kind of fronts on Woburn Street. Behind that's a very old and tired single-car garage. It was probably original to the property. And then behind that is a two-car garage. Our plan is to raise that single-car garage, and in the next week or two, we've already received permits to do so from the city of Lowell. That would serve as the parking for that single-family house. We then propose to subdivide the property. It consists of 14,000 square feet, which is enough to subdivide as 7,000 square feet. But due to the topography, it just kind of works out, and Matt can get into the details of one lot's going to be a little bit bigger than the other ones due to the size and layout of the property. So with that said, there's a two-car garage there. We're going to add basically a 38 by 26 box. So we're going to build a three-bedroom, 2.5-bath home there. In the existing house, we're going to add a small addition that's going to be within that footprint of where the addition is now. We're just going to go up 2 stories, so it's not going to create any more need for variances or something. We're just going to expand that footprint a little bit, and it's going to beautify the neighborhood. We already started working on it, cleaning out the property. So we're going to provide another, affordable market rate house for the city of Lowell, and clean that neighborhood up. And we're excited to be part of this project. So, if I have any questions for me, but Matt's going to speak more to the engineering pieces. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Daly. Good evening, Mr. Hammer.
Good evening, Chair and members of the board. So this evening, we're here requesting variances for lot size and for a maximum front yard on one of the lots. So as Mr. Daly outlined, there's a single-family residence currently at 394 Woburn Street. There is associated with that 2 garages. And we were able to lay out the lots, so there would have been 2 7,000 square foot lots on this parcel. But due to the odd configuration of the lot, it seemed to make more sense to just square off the lots so that you have one rectangular lot, which we're showing as proposed lot 1A, which would be 5,000 square feet, which would be the lot where the existing home is. And what we would do is, on that lot, we would remove the garage, and we would provide a paved driveway area there, which could accommodate 2 parking spaces. With that would need a variance to the 7,000 square feet that's required, and we would be proposing 5,000 square feet. There, next to that house, is a patio area that's currently fenced in. So we're intending to keep that area, and and then you have the paved parking area for the 2 spaces. To the newly created lot, which is Lot 1B, that lot would have 9,000 square feet. And as Mr. Daly outlined before, that existing 2-car garage, we want to have that remain. So in order to have that remain, you have to, we've been playing around with some buildings to attach to that garage. And with that, it's going to be necessary to have the proposed dwelling to be 23 feet back from the front yard setback, where there's a maximum of 20. So that's a variance that we're requesting on Lot 1B for that. And with that improvement of that lot to the garage, we're also showing and incorporating drainage for the roof area for that as well. The utilities are going to be within an easement for the utilities to bring those utilities out to Woburn Street without going into the roadway, which is actually the town of Tewksbury. Okay, so we have a town line that's on our property line, which is the edge of the right-of-way, which separates Lowell from Tewksbury along Elm Street. This here is the garage, and this is going to be the addition onto that garage. This is looking at it from Elm Street. This is the right elevation, which also have a deck on the rear. This is the rear elevation here, and this is the left side. Additionally, I've handed out an overview of the GIS map. So here we are here. And as you can see, there are many lots that are 5,000 to 7,000 square feet. So we believe in a lot of smaller lots here. So we believe that this subdivision will not be detrimental to the neighborhood in terms of the size, as well as there's an existing dwelling here already on that corner, on the smaller lot. And I can turn it back to the zoning board for any questions you may have.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hammer, for that summary of the project. Now we're going to open the hearing to the public. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to the petition? In opposition? In opposition? Seeing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of this petition? In favor? In favor? All right, seeing none, the public hearing is closed. We're going to open questions and comments to the board. Chair recognizes Mr. Brier. Mr. Brier, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I see this as an appropriate and welcome project for the neighborhood, and I'll be voting in favor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brier. Chair recognizes Mr. McCarthy. Mr. McCarthy, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to understand where that line is for Tewksbury. It seems to be dotted on the plan here.
That's correct.
Okay. Does that have any bearing on where you set the building at as far as the 23-foot setback versus the 20?
No, so the jurisdiction on the zoning is in the city of Lowell zoning ordinance.
Okay, all right.
If you were to apply even one zoning bylaw from the town of Tewksbury, you would then need to incorporate all the zoning bylaws in the town of Tewksbury.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite understanding what you're saying.
So if you were to consider even one of the setback or zoning requirements that is relevant to the town of Tewksbury, you would have to include all of them.
Okay. So the lot is partially in Tewksbury and partially in Lowell, but you're going by
No,
Lowell
that's
zone?
not, no, actually, the lots are completely in Lowell.
Okay,
It's just they front on the right-of-way. The roadway in front is in the town of Tewksbury.
so it's the front property line that is the border between Lowell and Tewksbury?
Correct.
Got it. Okay, so none of the land there is part of Tewksbury. It's all Lowell.
That's correct.
Got it. Okay. And the 23 versus a 20, it's only a 3-foot difference. I don't see that as a major ask. And like you say, there's so many of these lots over there that are in the 5,000 square foot number already existing. This would fit right in. It almost seems like it should have been at one point a 5,000 square foot lot and a 9,000 square foot lot. So it makes total sense what you're doing. And I want to thank Mr. Daly for cleaning this up. It needs to be cleaned up, and I'm glad someone's doing it. Thank you very much for your work. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McCarthy. The chair recognizes the vice chairman, Mr. Callahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, through Mr. Chairman. Yeah, that was good. My question was going to be, the configuration between Lowell and Tewksbury, and if you got relief here, but then you would have to go to Tewksbury because wherever the lots are. But it's good to know that, it's all within our jurisdiction to handle. And I think this is a fantastic project. It makes total sense, especially the newer building being attached to the existing garage. Which, makes total sense that the relief should be granted on there because you get the lot being oddly shaped in an L shape, and just to put it within zoning, it just kind of wouldn't work out. So I appreciate that you're coming before us and making it look good to that effect. So fantastic project. I think it'll work out, especially the rehab of the existing building, and I will be voting in favor. So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Callahan. The chair recognizes Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, the floor is yours, sir.
I have no questions.
Thank you. The chair recognizes Mr. Shanahan. Mr. Shanahan, the floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, I think it's a good rehab of this property. The proposed plan for the addition to the garage seems to be consistent with the character to the house to the immediate right of it. So I think it'd be a good fit for that neighborhood, and I wish the project luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shanahan. Chair recognizes Mr. Procope. Mr. Procope, the floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yeah, I agree. I think looking at that property over the weekend, I was wondering what all the mess was, and thank you, Mr. Daly, for helping to clean it up. I think it's a good project, and obviously it will beautify that section of town. My question, and I'm trying to look at the plans here, the wastewater had some comments, and I think you fulfill those requirements. So I would be voting in favor. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Procope. I agree with my colleagues. I think this is a good project, and again, to my colleagues' effect, and thank you, Mr. Daly, for your continued investment in the city. I know you do a lot of projects, so we appreciate it. I know my colleagues as well. If there's no further comments, can we have forward a motion, please?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion for ZBA 2025-49 for two variances at 394 Woburn Street. First variance is for minimum lot area requirement. Second variance is for minimum front yard setback.
All right, motion by Mr. McCarthy. Second by the Vice Chairman. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peck,
Approve.
Vice Chair Callahan,
Approved?
Member McCarthy,
Approve.
Member Briere,
Approval.
Member Procope,
Approve.
Member Hovey,
Approve.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
You've been approved. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much, and have a great holiday.
You too. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Daly. All right, moving on to the next item on the agenda. We have ZBA-2025-52. The petition is a variance. The applicant is Alfredo Nunez, property located at 100 Gilmore Street. The petition, the Lowell Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing to all interested persons relative to an application by the applicant to construct a second floor addition to their property at 100 Gilmore Street. The subject property is located in the suburban single-family SSF zoning district. The addition will require variance under section 5.1 for maximum floor area ratio FAR and for any other required Lowell zoning ordinance. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. My name is Darwin Fortuna, business address of 50 Grove Street in Salem, Massachusetts. I'm a registered architect representing Mr. Alfredo, and he's here with me.
Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. My name is Alfredo Nunes, owner of 100 Gilmore Street in Lowell.
Good evening. Thank you.
So we sent a PDF earlier. Hopefully you guys could see it, but it's a pretty straightforward project. We sent it to Peter today. And, you know, what we're trying to do is meet the needs of this family. It's a growing family, and the space is really crowded. So when we were looking at the project, we thought that it was going to fit within the FAR, and it was shocking when we noticed that it didn't. So we dig deeper into law and the FAI requirements, and we noticed that to me, it was shocking. I had never seen something like it. And there were some findings that even the studies that were done here that shows that about 50% of the properties do not meet the FAI requirements. So it makes sense, you know, to have such a request. The lot is already an undersized lot by default. They're not even trying to go a full story throughout the entire ranch home. They love the look and feel of the ranch style home. They don't want to have a lot of maintenance in a big home like that either. So they just want to increase the living space to have a bedroom for their family. And maybe Alfredo, you get more into, you know, the needs and things like that. But
So it's my wife and our two kids, so it's four of us, and then later on our brother moved in with us. He lives in the basement, but you know, my nephews, his two kids, come throughout the week, and one of them has liked it so much he loved this summer. He wants to move in. So my brother's looking into, you know, he's going into high school next year, and unfortunately, we don't have enough bedrooms. So with this, it would greatly help if, you know, if that comes into fruition, to, you know, to make it, you know, accommodate everybody. Thank you.
yeah, as you can see, the design doesn't necessarily. The neighborhood has similar homes like that, ranch houses. Other ones have 2 stories. This one is like 1.5 stories essentially, because it's half of the home. Doesn't really have a detriment to anybody. I looked also into the different ZBA requirements that were approved for FARs, and shockingly, in the last year and a half or so, this is one of the smallest requests of FAR. We have even 0.80, you know, 0.50, 0.60. This is just over 0.4. So it's really just the hair of more space that we need. And we didn't understand that the basement was actually being counted, and some entrances to the bulkhead. Again, as an architect, and I've done over 2,000 projects in my life, I've never seen anything like that, but I understand, you know, that there is a look and feel that probably wants to be maintained, and this is in keeping with that look and feel. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the summary of your project. Now we'll open the hearing to the public. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to this petition? An opposition. All right, seeing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of this petition? In favor. All right, seeing none, the public hearing is closed. We're going to open questions and comments to the board. The chair recognizes Mr. McCarthy. Mr. McCarthy, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm glad you're doing a second floor addition and not increasing the footprint at all. It looks like it'll be a lovely penthouse suite that you're going to be gaining at this home. The FAR is exceeded, but it really doesn't have a detrimental effect, I agree. And I think the building DPD and all the groups that sent and, you know, reviewed this had no comments. So I see no reason not to support this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. McCarthy. The chair recognizes the vice chairman, Mr. Callahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I share the same sentiments as Member McCarthy. I don't see this as being very much of a big deal. The FAR, again, though it's being exceeded, it's 0.06 that you need. It's not all that much. I can find myself being in support of this, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Callahan. The chair recognizes Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, the floor is yours, sir.
Thanks. Dylan, did we get any plans today?
The applicant emailed a presentation, but I'm not aware of any plans that were received.
So what did you send over today? You said you
So
sent the
it was the
PDF
same
over.
as what we had initially submitted, but I sent it as a PDF just in case I could
Okay,
present.
gotcha.
But yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. So I echo the same sentiments. If there's no changes to the plans, then what I see here, I don't have an issue with.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Hovey. Chair recognizes Mr. Shanahan. Ms. Shanahan, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. It seems like a straightforward project. Yeah, I concur with my fellow board members. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Shanahan. The chair recognizes Mr. Prokop. Mr. Prokop, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I echo the same sentiments. I mean, it's a small ask, and I think it's well warranted. So I'll be voting in favor. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Prokop. The chair recognizes Mr. Brier. Mr. Brier, the floor is yours, sir.
No questions, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I don't have any comments either. I think it's a nice plan, makes sense. Best of luck to you and your family, sir. All right, if there's no further comments, can I have a motion,
I
please?
got one.
Oh, go ahead, Ms. Hovey.
Did you see the fire department's comments about hardwiring the alarms, or are they?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You know,
You guys are all,
he's actually a licensed electrician, so he's. it's very-
The previous owner was an electrician. He did low voltage.
so they're already hardwired?
They already.
All right, beautiful.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Hovey. All right, there's no further comments. Can I have a motion, please?
Three, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion for ZB 2025-52 for a variance at 100 Gilmore Street, and the variance under section 5.1 is for maximum floor area ratio.
All right, motion by Mr. McCarthy,
Second.
second by Mr. Prokop. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peck,
Approve?
Vice Chair Callahan,
Approved?
Member McCarthy,
Approve.
Member Briere,
Approval?
Member Prokop,
Approve.
Member Hovey,
Approve.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
All right, you've been approved. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good evening.
Have a good evening. Thank you. All right, moving on to other business. We have the minutes for November 24th. All right, any edits, comments, revisions from my colleagues about the minutes? All right, seeing none, can I have a motion, please?
Three, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from November 24th, 2025.
All right, motion by Mr. McCarthy,
Second.
second by the Vice Chairman. All in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed say nay. The ayes are unanimous. All right, any other comments or by my colleagues before we adjourn? Ms. Vice Chairman? Yeah, go ahead,
Just
sir.
want to, point of personal privilege, I just want to extend my sympathies to the Pangiatakis family for the passing of Edna Pangiatakis this past week, the matriarch of the family, mother to State Senator Stephen Pangiatakis, his daughters Sophia, Athena, and Captain Chris Pangiatakis of the Lowell Police Department. So she's a very lovely woman, and should be very well missed, and my deepest condolences. I'm sure the whole city grants its deepest condolences to the Pangiatakis family. So, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chairman. Agreed. Our condolences. Any other comments before we adjourn? All right, Mr. McCarthy, go ahead, sir.
I'd
Sorry.
just like to wish everyone happy holidays and happy new year. Our next meeting won't be until the next year.
Agreed. Thank you. Thank you. All right, any other comments? Seeing none, can we have a motion to adjourn, please?
Three, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
All right, motion by Mr. McCarthy to adjourn.
Second.
Second by the Vice Chairman. All in favor say aye.
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed say nay. The ayes are unanimous. We are adjourned. Thank you and have a good night, folks.
That was a quick one. Another quick one. There we go.
I mean, it's still quick.
We're getting used to these quick ones. Oops.